So much for tuning into my channel. Please keep in mind my readings are general, may or may not resonate. So take what does and leave the rest. Also, please be sure to check your sun, moon, rising, as well as your Venus signs for more insight. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, you guys. Now, I know plenty of you aren't going to be getting notifications, so, you know, those of you who see me will see me, and those of you who won't. But since I'm up because everybody want to fall asleep, my company knocked the fuck out, I'm going to just be here talking to y'all for a little while. Alright, so let's see what's going on. Y'all up with me? At least somebody cares. Hey guys, don't forget to hit the like button. I knew y'all up. Of course y'all are up. Y'all wouldn't be Geminis if y'all weren't up. Alright, Gemini. So what do we have for you? The Six of Cups. Oh my God. You're thinking about somebody from the past that you had to move on from. That's why you're up. Okay. Okay. So what is this nostalgia that y'all are into right now? Two of Wands. You're trying to make a decision on if you should ever go back, I heard. Three of Swords, because this person hurt you. You're up. Oh my God. Are y'all up thinking about all the things that this person did? Or are y'all up thinking about everything? Because I got the happy times, the sad times. You missed this person. Four of Swords. You missed this person. The Emperor. Some of y'all dealing with an Aries. With the Page of Swords, you may be also watching this person. Finding out some shit while you watching them too. You may be seeing them like show emotions to other people while not even, like, it seems like they care. Like, it's like they're showing all these emotions, or they're acting interested in other people, but they're not giving you any attention. The Strength card, it's not because they don't want to, it's because they're holding back. They're holding back. Okay. I feel like you just want a new start. It does not have to be with this person, but it's like something. You want something to come in. I feel like you're trying to move on from this person who's already holding back from you. But it's like, can something else come in? You may also be trying to focus on your money. Like, well, I know that's going to be here. Eight of Wands. Money seems to be flying in. Money, you might be brainstorming about how you're going to get more money. How you can replenish the money that you be spending. Some of y'all spend as fast as you get it. Definitely. But there's also an energy here of you just wanting everything new. Okay? Everything new. A new business, a new life. You know, for bitches like me, a new body. Like, you're just trying to figure it all out. You're trying to figure out how we're going to get there. You're up late just going off about everything. Okay? Okay. Congratulations to all my new business owners and whatnot, new jobs and shit like that. No questions on this one. I feel like you just want peace, balance. You want to be able to get out of your head about something that's been bothering you for quite some time. Something is really inching at you, you know? I feel like with the Six of Wands here, you're going to be successful in love. Stop worrying so much about it. The Five of Cups is here. Hold on, let me yell at my kids. Okay, so you may be feeling like you're very like love and is disappointing, and every time you go in with a fight, shit just winds up being like horrible. And that's what makes you think about your past person, because I feel like it's like, damn, how could you let me down? Or, why couldn't we have this? It's because with the Seven of Wands, they just didn't want it. This person could have been non-committal, or they're looking for something specific. Everybody is not everybody's cup of tea, and that's fine. There were certain things, but I feel like you guys both might have disappointed each other, whether or not you knew it or not. Because I don't think that this person walked away unscathed either. But I also don't feel like this person was ever like, you know, the best. I feel like you just loved them or cared for them unconditionally. You were patient with this person because you loved them, whether they knew it or not. That's why you fought for it. That's why you argued with this person. That's why you were so upset with this person, because it seemed like you were always at the end, the losing end of this battle. You never could get the commitment or the reciprocation that you wanted from this individual. So you cut them off. You cut them off. You started to realize that that's how you had to do things to be a better you. Some of you guys are very attractive, but you may feel like you're not. Or you may you may feel like I am attractive, but what makes this person act like that or move like that or treat me like that? I have everything. It's like, bitch, I'm beautiful. I have money. My shit's together. What else are you looking for? I heard peace, happiness. This person felt like you couldn't make them happy, or this person felt like you didn't understand them. Seven of Cups, not. It's like you didn't understand what made them happy. So it didn't necessarily mean that, what you were bringing to the table was not good. But it was like this person, not taking up for them. But again, it's like it just didn't fit. It didn't fit. And with the Hangman and the Wheel of Fortune, maybe it wasn't supposed to fit, because maybe this wasn't somebody that was staying in your life for a long time. You may have been clinging to somebody who wasn't supposed to be there forever. Geminis, we tend to do that. We like somebody and we hold on to the motherfucker way longer than we supposed to. Lord knows I do. Okay? It be exes from yonders ago coming back. Like... And I've always looked at things like, well, if you come back, it must be something here. But sometimes motherfuckers come back because they know you're there. Okay? I ain't buying no $1,000 shoes. Well, I did. I buy a lot of expensive shit. But I do. I do have but I like nice stuff. I feel like if you work hard, you should be able to afford nice things. Your mortgage high as hell? Yeah. I'm thinking about buying a house, but I think I'll move. Jersey's taxes is too high for me to do it by myself. Maybe if I had a husband, I would do it with somebody, but I'm not doing that and a mortgage all by myself. That's too much money for me. Not for little old me. But I said when I moved out of my apartment, I was going to move into a house. I worked a state job. Where are you from, Tamika? Geminis love expensive stuff. That's how we always wind up with earth signs. They do too. North Carolina. Oh, see, they property taxes is cheap. Y'all, you guys, property taxes is cheap as fuck. Jersey, baby. You better be a doctor or working up under a doctor, or bitch, you gonna drown. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about moving down south, but I just don't want to be nowhere where the weather is too bad, you know. I also want to be somewhere that I can find a partner. I don't really like country motherfuckers. But anyways. Yeah, Scorpios love nice things too. I have a Scorpio friend. She a little corny with her nice shit, but she, you know. I don't know. I don't want no tornadoes. I don't want to be nowhere with tornadoes. I'm thinking about Georgia. I am. I think I'd like Georgia. But everybody seems to be moving to Georgia. Somebody's watching you. They're watching you move on. You think they not, but they are. This person looked at you. They look at you like everything that they would want in a person too. They're looking at you like the Empress, and they're walking away. They're acting like, you know, they're standing so big, tall, nice. You know, this person is coming off like they don't have a care in the world, or they don't give a fuck. But it's like the more they walk away, the more they get emotional about it, or they try to act like it's like they're walking away and they're acting like they're leaving all that shit, how they feel, behind you. But in the like, it's like while they're walking away from these emotions are smacking them in the face, you know. It's like because they're trying not to care about how you feel. You know, they're trying to not give a fuck about how you feel. So they're walking away and trying to maybe put their energy in a different direction here. But I don't feel like it's going too good, or it's going to go too good for this person. Just like I don't feel like it's going too good for you. You see, there's two moons here. You're trying to not think about, you know, all the shit that's around you. But it's going to sink your shit, because how the fuck are you swimming away with all these swords in your boat? But this person is on ground. You could be dealing with the earth sign that's very grounded. They're trying to say, you know, fuck you and these emotions. Too much time has passed. Too many emotions and shit has went away. You know, it's not going to work. They got this 4-cup energy, which is like, you know, they're disappointed, but they're walking away. But they can't help but to feel the same thing you feel. You know? And they... It's scary because, Gemini, this is you. You seem to be still, like, you're walking away because you feel like they're walking away. But it seems to me like this person is waiting for you. This person is waiting for the ships to come in, and bitch, you on a boat. You on a boat. He waiting for his ships to come in, and you on a boat. So he may be waiting for you to come back. He may be expecting it. Don't be surprised if they reject you, though. Like, nah, I'm good. Because I feel like this person is on a search for their happiness. This person may be on a search for their happiness. It's conflicting, though. It's conflicting. It's like they're on a search for their happiness. They may be trying to assess different people, or looking in a million different directions looking for happiness, because I feel like this person does want something long-term and stable, but they have all these people, you know, and maybe right now they are happy, but it seems very surface level. Like they're glad they're getting attention, you know. It's like I'm glad, you know, this person, they may not care right now, but I feel like it's them being glad that they have attention. It's not necessarily them like, yes, I found the girl of my dreams. No, it's probably a few little cute bitches that, you know, are, you know, stroking their ego, or even probably not even. They probably just sending them a few text messages because they sending it to them too. But these people don't really have no depth. These people not coming in for nothing. They're leaving. These people are coming in because, or showing up for them because they, you know, they're giving them attention, but they don't stay. I don't feel nobody stays in their life. I don't even feel like they may necessarily stay in people's life either. And that's what's so sad about it. Because in the end, they still feel alone. This is a very lonely person. But yet and still, it seems like they leave you behind and you give a fuck. There's a song that I keep hearing. I don't even know the words to it. But it's by her. That may be the theme of the song. I mean, the theme of this reading, but I don't know. It's not damaged, though. It's something else. I think it may be a newer song. I'm going to look it up for y'all real quick. I don't know. This bitch got a lot of fucking songs.
Damn. You look good.
I don't want them to fuck my chin up. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up and then get back to y'all on that. It's not her. It's like a song that's like. It's not. I know what song y'all think it is. It's not Damaged. It's more. It's a more upbeat song. It's more of an upbeat. It's not really upbeat. It's not Come Through. It's. I don't know. I can't even sing it because I don't know the words. It's just if I can get a sentence out, a smidge, I'll let you guys know. But let me continue. I just hear it like it's like a melody, but whatever. 9 of Pentacles, okay. 8 of Pentacles. Alone and working on your stability yourself. Focused. At least trying to get back into focus. It's not kind of way. It's not a lovey. I feel like it's, I don't know. It's not that song now. But with the 5 of Swords here, it's almost like you're doing this as a way to take your mind off of what is heavy on your mind. It could have been? Let me see. Look, y'all want to know what y'all boo thinking. Look at my mouth about to die. Let's see. It's not that either. I don't know. I'm sorry. Let's see. The Star card. Only if you could get out your head, right, Gemini? Only if you could get out of your head. Only if you could stop feeling like You could have had this. It's almost like you're wrecking your brain about what it could have, would have, should have been, and what it ain't. Let me try everything. Why is it's dying? My mouse is like, bitch, I don't want to talk no more. Wait. It's not slide. Let me see everything. That ain't, that's LML. That's LMAO. Let me see. It could be by somebody else. Y'all got me sitting up here trying to fucking play jukebox with y'all. It's not that. I cannot. I don't know. But anyways, so you're trying to skip some steps here in healing. Okay? Y'all skipping some steps here. You went from the 9 of Wands to the 6 of Wands. Some of y'all like, fuck all this. I'm about to just go on over here with Sugar Numb, where niggas make me feel good, where these motherfuckers know my name. Okay? And I'm gonna go where I'm appreciated, because fuck you. This that type of energy. It's like I'm not gonna sit here and let you keep making me feel like I'm not the shit. When I know all these motherfuckers back here think I'm the shit. Fuck you. This that type of energy. So you skip the healing process here. Okay? You're not going to the part where you start assessing yourself and realizing where you went wrong at. You like, fuck that, because I know I wasn't wrong. It's dumb. It's something wrong with that motherfucker. Why every time something go wrong with somebody in a Gemini, they got to be a narcissist, they got to be egotistical, they got to be fucked up? Bitch, why you can't be fucked up too? Why everybody else gotta be fucked up and you fine? Because I know it ain't me. I was raised by Jesus. Like, what the fuck? Like, wow. Okay. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Some of y'all go too motherfucking far. Some of y'all got egos. We are nice, but we still have egos. We be nice to an extent. I need y'all to take some accountability, because y'all be nice, but it be at a price, okay? It be like, I'm gonna be nice to you, bitch, but you gotta be nice to me too. What if they don't feel like being nice today, Gemini? Like, that's how y'all be. Like, if I'm nice to you, you gotta be nice to me every day, okay? If I'm nice to you, I want you to call me every day because I'm nice to you, okay? It'd be like, because I know that's how I am. If I text you one morning and I say, hey, good morning, I hope you have a great day, and bitch, you don't do it back to me, I'm never doing it again. It's not, I don't know. That's just how Geminis are, though. It's like, because even though we're nice, we're doing it for a reason. We want you to reciprocate. Okay? We like, bitch, if I'm being a ray of sunlight in your motherfucking eye, I'm expecting for you to have that same sunlight come through my window the next morning. Why the fuck I gotta keep shining up your life? We have a shitload of pride. But as much as we have a shitload of pride, we also don't give a fuck about our pride when we like somebody either. It's like, we got pride, but if we like that nigga, we'll make a little fool of ourselves a little bit. But I feel like now you're starting to realize, like, hold the fuck up. I'm bending entirely too much for somebody that is just doing what the fuck they want to do. All right. Some of y'all are realizing that you did a little bit too much of a bend and stretch. Yeah, Two of Wands here, Page of Pentacles. You did too much for somebody that did nothing based off of how you felt. It's like, I like you, so yeah, I'm going to show my ass. Okay? That's what it is. It's I like you, so I show my ass, and I felt like I was doing the right thing in that moment because I was trying to show you that I don't have a problem with showing my ass. But it seems like, this person may, it's almost, maybe they didn't even notice it. They may not have felt like you showed your ass. Because you know what it is? You may have showed your ass so quick because y'all don't like showing y'all ass, that they didn't really feel like you was showing your ass, so they didn't believe it. They like, this bitch trying to manipulate me because you ain't never do it again. It wasn't consistent enough for them, okay? This person likes people that gravel. Seven of Cups. This person, they're going in there. The reason why they missed you showing your ass is because they was over here looking at all these other asses that ain't going nowhere. Okay, they paying attention to a whole bunch of other people that are going absolutely nowhere, fast too. Fast too. Okay, fast. It's like they keep trying to go into situations, and they may be receiving their karma every time, going nowhere fast. And it look like for some of y'all, they giving motherfuckers money, or they selling bitches dreams or something. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. They selling somebody a fucking dream. Because some of y'all, this person don't have shit to offer nobody. They telling somebody they got the 10 of Pentacles. This nigga is 5. 5 Pentacles. They try and get somebody 10. First of all, what's going to wind up happening is whoever this is that they trying to sell a dream to going to have to bring their whole other Pentacles to their side to complete it. And then they ain't going to want them. Let me sip tea to that. Your person may be trying to make bitches feel like, your person may be trying to make bitches feel like they could use them, so they could use them. This is a very manipulating energy. They may spend a couple dollars, or, make it seem like they got their shit together. Get a bitch all open like, yeah, he's gonna, and because this person is talking to their friends. Like, yeah, I just met this guy. He got money, y'all. I'm gonna make him my sugar daddy. They don't have no idea. They have no idea. They have no idea. This person don't have shit, okay? And that's what stresses them out, because they wish they did have it. This person almost, this when they start thinking about you. This is when they start thinking about you. Because I feel like either you didn't give a fuck about what they had, or this person just didn't feel like you cared about what they had. It was like it was never a big deal. And they're going to try to come back around this person. So after you go ahead and fuck 7 bitches and a horse, you're going to come back. I don't feel like, Gemini, y'all going to be going for that shit. You're starting to realize. I feel like it took a minute for you to really realize that it was, you're starting to realize that this person did the same thing to you to a degree. Because they ain't never give you shit either. They ain't never give you a motherfucking thing but stress, drama, burdens, okay? They ain't even talking to you. They barely talk to you. This is somebody that comes in and woos you too. They tell you what the fuck you want to hear too. This person is very one-sided. They tell you what they want to tell you. They tell you what they want to tell you to make you get in this illusion. Because A man who knows a woman knows that it doesn't take much for a woman to start a fairy tale in her own fucking mind. And all you gotta do is say a couple of things. And this motherfucker seems to have enough of a track record to know how to, tell motherfuckers what they need to tell them to get in their fucking pants and their head. Let's see what's coming in for y'all. Let's look towards the future. Now focus is playing in my head. Me? Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me? Some of y'all only wanted attention. Some of y'all only wanted attention. He belongs to the streets. For sure. For sure. This person definitely belongs to the streets. Yeah, Gemini's sex game will keep you locked in. We know that. We know that. Because we just be wild. In charge, okay? That's where it really be. They be trying to act like it's something so different about you. It wouldn't happen to be this. Never mind. Tamika, you gotta chill. It happens to the best of us, sis. Both of my kids was conceived within the first 4 months of both of my fucking relationships, so I can't say shit. It happens. It happens. And it's crazy because I didn't realize that both of my baby fathers are ruled by Mars. I like the drama. All the Geminis just been dealing with Tauruses lately. A lot of fucking Geminis have been dealing with Tauruses. It must be like some karmic shit going on because before it was Scorpios, then it was Aries. I've had Tauruses for the past 4 years and Scorpios. I mean, I've had Cancer and Taurus for the past fucking 5 years. Yeah, Taurus fucked me up. Because it literally has to be all about them. And nothing is ever enough for them. The motherfuckers can talk. That's the one. That's how they get you. The motherfuckers, they just know how to talk to you, man. Them kids know how to talk to you too. All right, them motherfucking cancers is serious too. They be having your mind gone. Them cancers know how to love you. Them cancers know how to love you. Them cancers know how to get to a Gemini's head. And the Taurus know how to get to your head too. But they know how to get to your head, your heart, and your bed, okay? I love cancers. I love cancers, but they don't never be right for me. Taurus is just always be like my off and on flings forever. Every Taurus that I've had, we still be like cool as fuck. But relationship wise, we can't work out. I ain't really had that much. Well, I married a Scorpio, but ugh. Tauruses are on and off, but the reason why they're on and off is because they're usually fucking other people. Okay? Anytime a Taurus is on and off is because they don't like to be alone. So if a Taurus is on and off, they're fucking around. They're fucking around. So is Scorpio. But Scorpio is the type of motherfucker that fuck around from in the house. Taurus goes the fuck outside, okay? Taurus will leave your ass for months. Start a whole relationship. That shit fell. Circle the box, spin back around to you. Be cool with you. Fuck that up. Go back to the other bitch. Fast forward to the other bitch. You be sitting there the whole time just like in your house trying to figure out if it's you. No, it's 7 other bitches that nigga spinning the block on. I love Cancers. I love Cancers. We're like the first, we're like the 1 year olds. Cancers are like the fucking the 4 year olds. They swear they know more than you. They catch attitudes and they do all of that shit too. They're cute though. I love Cancers. Now them motherfucking Tauruses and them Aries, baby, keep them motherfuckers away. I will never deal with another Aries, another Taurus, another Scorpio. I don't give a fuck what they say, what they have, how they act. Them some manipulating motherfuckers. You be thinking they be in love with you. They don't be giving a fuck about you. They be in love with the fact that you be in love with them. It don't never be about you. Them Cancers, they hit a little different. They love you. 3 of Wands. So you're turning your back. Oh, Capricorn did me dirty too. Capricorn hid a baby from me for a whole year. That motherfucker was walking and talking by the time I found out about him. And we was together. I don't know how he did that. Like, bitch, you ain't want to call me? Because if I'm pregnant by a nigga, bitch, I'm calling you. Three of Wands, the Magician, and Emperor. I feel like you're turning your back on something, doing way better without them. Way better. Way better. You're going to do way better. You just got to get out of your head about this. I feel like you're so afraid that something is not going to end right. I feel like it's your love life. You may be wondering if you're going to have some type of fucked up ass situation in your life forever. But your intuition is telling you. Your intuition got you feeling like something new is definitely coming in. But it's not coming. So it's like, what the fuck? What am I doing? You keep meeting all these players. And I feel like you're meeting these players because you may not be in a stable energy. So you're meeting people who aren't stable in their energy either. King of Pentacles is here. There's a relationship. Somebody that's going to want to be with you, but they're going to stress you the fuck out too. You may lead this person too. I see you dating. So, and some of y'all going to get to the point where y'all just start fucking and not really wanting nothing serious. Some of y'all going to still be fucking this past person, to be honest. Two of Cups. Some of y'all are going to have a really hard time letting go of somebody because they keep coming back. But this person keeps leading you on too. They don't want what you want. They don't want what you want, Gemini. I don't feel like this person has the same values as you. Anyways, let's just do all signs. Damn, this 40 minutes long. I talked away from y'all too much. Oh, I'm that my last Taurus, he can't come back here no more. I wish him the best on all his endeavors, but he can't come back here no more. You can't fuck with my mind like that. Like dead. Because a person could fuck up your mind to the point where you don't want to do shit. Men don't realize the power that they hold. Not just men, but, you know, all together. People. Because women do that shit to men too. People don't understand that. I ended it with a Taurus. I asked you last week. I ended it with my Taurus. This shit is indefinite this time. I usually be like, I'm going to come back knowing I still care. When I start to feel like you're taking advantage, that shit is a turn off. I got turned off. That's the worst thing. That's the same thing that happened with the Cancer. We was together for 5 years. Love you, see you never. Now the Cancer sitting up here looking at me like, bitch, you really serious this time? It been about 3 months. It been about 3 months. I ain't never going back to the Cancer, and I ain't never going back to the Taurus. I'll find somebody new first. If you're dealing with an Aries, and this person is still manipulating you, I feel like you're going to have to make a decision on what you really want to do. This person is doing them regardless. It's like, even though they feel like they have this connection with you, they're not afraid to move on or invest in other people. So why the fuck are you still so invested? If you're dealing with a Taurus, have you divorced your Taurus? Y'all got to the marriage part? Was it like a marriage where y'all actually were together the whole time? Were they on and off even when y'all got married? Or, like, I'll be trying to understand that part. When do they stop being on and off? Is there ever a time when that motherfucker be like, I'm gonna just stay here and sit down? Because I've met a Taurus that actually is in the house with his bitch consecutively, but when she's out of town, he ain't shit. She's a Taurus and he's, yes, 25 years together. God damn. Was he cheating? He did for a while? Yeah. It seems like this Taurus was juggling the idea of whether or not they wanted something with you, but they're going to let it in. Ace of Swords. They feel like they know the truth about you now. He had a baby. Oh my God. That's that shit. I'm definitely going to leave that Taurus alone. I'm going to stop. Because that's exactly what type of shit they be into. I'm sorry to hear that, though. That's fucked up. Because they just want whatever they want. They don't give a fuck about other people. He messed with somebody in your family. Gemini, dealing with the Gemini. 5 of Pentacles, the Temperance, and the Queen of Wands. This person wants to come back towards you if you guys are broken up. The Hangman. But they feel like things are stagnant or that you don't want them. If you're dealing with the Cancer, this person is trying to walk away to go towards another love, but they're not going to get it. They're not going to, it's the love is not materializing for them. I didn't skip Taurus. I just said Taurus. If you're dealing with a Leo, this person may be trying to hide how they feel about you because they're offering love to their baby mother or somebody from the past. If you're dealing with a Virgo, this person may want to be with you, but they feel like it's going to end up wrong. Or like end up not going in their favor. If you're dealing with a Libra, this person is rejecting you and trying to move forward and offer love elsewhere. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, this person has a third party. They have a really big ego too. This person tries to act like they don't give a fuck. I don't see that much emotions with that one either. If you're dealing with the Sagittarius, this person wants forever with you. They may feel like you're not open emotionally to them, though. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, this person wants to be with you. They want to make things right. If you are dealing with an Aquarius, this person may be trying to move on. They feel like they can get happiness elsewhere. If you're dealing with a Pisces, this person thinks about working things out with you. They want to speak to you, but they may feel like you don't feel the same way. So yeah, my personal intake on all the signs. Aries and Geminis, the reading is over for you guys who are, here for the tarot. But now the people that were here for personal reads, y'all can still, personal conversation, y'all can still like the fucking shit. Thank you. Now we're about to just have a conversation about the signs. So, I've dated just about every sign. Is there any sign that I haven't really dated? No, I think I have enough room to talk about every fucking sign, so I'll get to it. So, Aries, in my opinion, had this really hard time being vulnerable. It almost comes off like a weakness to them. So I feel like what they do is they sleep with other people to just be able to feel like they're the man, or they're on top, or they, but it seems to me like it's almost an insecurity. They never really feel good about themselves, and I don't think that people catch that because they be so much of a player. But from what I've learned from Aries, there's a very dark side to them, and they hide it behind a lot of bullshit that they do. My take on Tauruses is kind of very similar. They look for very specific. I'm going to do all the signs, you guys, but I'm going to go in order. Tauruses, there's a couple of things with Tauruses, because I've had conversations with Tauruses that I've never dated, like never fucked with, and I've got to actually hear their side of shit. Taurus men tend to like nice things, not just like the look of the person, but also they like stability. They like what you have. So let's say if something is missing, they go and look for what's missing in that person in somebody else, and they don't necessarily let go of the other person because of the great qualities that they see with the other person. So let's just say, for example, a Taurus is with a Gemini. And the Gemini has great conversation. They have great sex. But there's something about the Gemini that they're not attracted to. They'll keep Gemini around for the conversation. They'll keep Gemini around because the sex is great. But they'll go find a better looking person or whatever it is that suits them. Even if it's just for passion, they'll go and fuck on that other person because of that. But the issue is, they know the difference between temporary and long term. So they're only gonna fuck around with the pretty little thing, but so long, because they have to keep what's stable. They have to be able, but sometimes that energy falls so short, because I've had a Taurus who I seen in a relationship with a bitch who, again, he wasn't attracted to, that had everything, and he seemed to stay there way longer than he was supposed to, but he made her feel like shit. Like, she was getting her body done, she was getting her teeth done, she was doing all this shit for herself, and the nigga was still trying to fuck. He was fucking on bitches that didn't even have nice bodies. Like, it was just weird. Tauruses are just like for the moment. They're really for the streets, okay? And you would have to really like understand them to understand. You gotta just give them their space, because it's like Taurus is like a chase. Yeah. It's like, yeah, that's kind of it too. They like a chase. But sometimes they get caught up. And sometimes they get caught up because, let's say there is a chase, okay? And they catch their prey. Sometimes that may be why they like Geminis too, because Geminis will fall the fuck back. I don't give a fuck. We give them that chase, but still, every time they catch you, they gonna run because they got what they wanted. Gemini. See, because with Taurus, I've also noticed that with Tauruses too. I tell my Tauruses, all of them, no, a lot. I don't be wanting to be bothered with them because I know they just coming in for the moment. But when I tell them no, it seems to me like they respond better than that. It seems to me like they respond better to that. Gemini and Geminis. I don't like other Geminis because they're too clingy. Gemini's like a trace too. Unfortunately. Gemini's like a chase too, whether y'all like to admit it or not. Y'all don't like shit to be easy either. It's not a good relationship when we're in a relationship with an open book. Open books is like, why? You know, we like to be chased. We don't like to chase. And we also like it if we would love it if you could have some mystery to you, because we like figuring this shit out. What's funner than fucking going through a nigga's Instagram 70 times a day? What's funner than going through a nigga's likes and questioning them about it to argue about it? What's not fun about that? That's why both of my baby fathers are ruled by Mars. I need drama. I need drama. Okay. But Gemini and Gemini are two very boring good sex people, because Gemini, we could be pretty boring people too. Gemini and Cancer, a whirlwind romance, because to some degree, if Gemini and Cancer can get past that ego, of you don't do it right. Well, you don't do it right. It's almost like an ego fight, but between kids. Okay, it's like, I don't know. It feels like a tug of war with them. It feels like a tug of war dating a Cancer, because and one, they're very manipulating. But the thing about Cancers is they don't manipulate or even try to put energy into people that they don't like. So when you become the center of their attention, when you become somebody who, learns how to bend and move to their mood swings, and when you give them just enough room to chase but still pick up the phone when they call, they love you to death. But the key is you have to be there for them, and you need to show them that you care. Cancers and Geminis are really good together, but Cancers are also just like Tauruses when it comes to liking different things. They're kind of non-committal, even if they are very committed to you, because they just like to explore other options. But you can't. You better not. They'll beat your fucking ass. Now, Leo. Geminis and Leos have a very controversy type of relationship, because we are everything that we want with each other. Leo, I've actually like really bonded with Leos, but the problem with Leos is your self-esteem has to be extremely high to deal with a Leo, because they're going to test you, because they are all about attention and their self-esteem. So if you are having any type of issue with yourself, you might not want to fuck with a Leo, okay? Because they're going to point it right the fuck out, because they see it before you see it, and they don't like it just as much as you don't like it. If you got a flat ass, they're going to let it be known, bitch, I know you got a flat ass. It's cool, though. I like your little flat ass. You a cool pancake. That's how they are. And they cheat too. But the thing that I love about Leos is not leaving the fuck home. So as long as you're home, you're safe. But bitch, if you ain't home, you may want to see who's home before you get in a relationship or a situationship with them. Just period. Because they're not going nowhere. They're not coming off their bitch or their nigga at all. Now, Virgo, on the other hand, mutable sign just like us. Virgo. Virgos are good while it's good, and then they get real bad when it's bad. Virgos, at the flip of a dime, you're done. And I'll tell you why. Because Virgo is always thinking of the next best thing. Okay, they think about everything like a business, but they're emotional business people. They're not boring. You just not what the fuck they're into. They're very career driven. They're very money oriented. They're so into stability, and they're very serious and blunt people. They're ruled by Mercury, but they're serious. Geminis are ruled by Mercury, but we're fucking kids. Virgos are nowhere near next to kids. And in order for you to understand or be able to fuck around in Virgo's realm, you must first be very sure of what the fuck you want out of life in general. Because they don't have time for people who don't know what the fuck they want. Because Virgo knows what they want by the time they're two. Them motherfuckers leave out of high school, go straight to college, or straight to whatever the fuck they want to do, and they just do it. Okay? But whatever the fuck they do, they're good at doing it. They're acquiring what they need to acquire. But the problem with the Virgo man is, again, not necessarily that they have a wandering eye, because Virgo doesn't have a wandering eye for no reason. When they're wandering, they're looking for someone else. When Virgos are in a relationship with you and they're good, it's because they're good because it's stable. When a Virgo is bad for you, it's because something is unstable. It's just as simple as that. Think of a Virgo as a husband. A husband wants three things: sex, money, and peace. Whenever one of those things are thrown off for them, because they won't even talk to you if they don't find you attractive. So if those things are off, they don't want it. And if you come into that relationship and you start to, dole out, or you're not who you were when you met them, whatever the fuck it is that changes about you, they're out. They're already looking for something else because you're not who you were. You have to stay the same way. They just stay the same. It's boring to them because they just want it to stay the same way. Just smooth. Okay? If you make their life rocky, bitch, you gotta go. If you make it unhappy, you gotta go. And you may feel like it was greedy, but they were just trying to survive. Okay? Now, Libra. Ugh. Libras, on the other hand, baby, soon as you meet them, you got to go through their phone. Before you even ask what their numbers are, before you ask what they, what they do, before you ask for anything, ask for their phone. If you don't ask for and I ain't saying ask for their phone in hopes that you get it. Look at their face response. Anytime you meet a fucking Libra man, because they're up for a good joke, okay? Just so you know, they're not gonna be like, damn, what the fuck? When you first meet a Libra, the first thing you want to do is say, let me see your phone. Watch the reaction on their face. If they start getting all defensive and damn, why you, that nigga hoe. If he be like, oh, what you gonna see it. You're gonna see how the reaction of a player is when you ask to see their phone. Because after after you get that initial thing, then you want to start asking them shit like, so where's your girlfriend? You don't want to inquire and ask them whether they have a girlfriend. You want to ask them where the bitch is at. You need to start immediately digging, because see, Libras feel like there's no issue in flirty pleasure. They don't have no problem flirting. It's the other shit that ain't fair that they be with too. So when you're in a relationship with a Libra, I need you to be very honest with yourself. Do you take that person serious? Because you could love a Libra with all your motherfucking heart, but their opposite is Aries, and you can't take that motherfucker serious either. Do you really see? Don't be like, oh, because he makes me feel good. Because the thing about them is they are going to make you feel good. They're going to make you feel like the fucking most beautiful woman in the world. Okay? They're good at that. But they do that shit to 7 other bitches. They're charmers. They live life to charm people. They're put on this earth to balance out the good with the bad, the happy with the sad, but their character is so shady. Okay? It's so shady. And when you're in this illusion and you feel like everything is so nice, well, you know, Taurus and Libra share the same mood. I mean, the same mood. They share the same planet, which is Venus. So they know how to woo you. They know how to make it sound cute. They're both players, okay? Those motherfuckers. And it's like a triangle, because if you think about it, I'm gonna tell you where it all lines up at. You have Libra, you have Aries, and then you have Taurus, and then you have Scorpio right across the line. All 4 of them motherfuckers ain't shit. And they all will woo the pants off of you. They will. It's very hard to take them serious because they don't. It's not that they don't want nothing serious, but they're not committal. They're not committal. Those are 4 signs that are not good at committing. And when you're dealing with the Libra, sometimes you do get swept up by the tides and you want to be with them forever. Same thing with Taurus and Aries. You want to be with them forever. And Scorpio. You want to be with them forever. But the reality of the situation is, forever is not necessarily in their vocabulary unless because they get clingy too. They cling to who they cling to, but you know, even when they cling to that motherfucker, they still gonna be with somebody else. They're going to be with somebody else, and that's just the reality of the situation. And they're very good at hiding it until they don't want to hide it. And when they don't want to hide it, it's a very dark circle. Because when they don't want to hide it anymore, that means they don't give a fuck if they lose you or not. Or they don't feel like they can. They don't feel like you're going to go anywhere. And that's when the game begins. And the moment when, because first of all, I look at Taurus as being very dark. I had to go back to that because Taurus purposely tries to see how far they can go with you. So does Aries. Libra and Scorpio hide it. Taurus and Aries going to do it in your motherfucking face. At first, they try to act like they won't, but when they don't give a fuck no more, baby, you got to go. Because if you stay, you going to get played the fuck out in your face. And if you take them back after they do some shit, moving on to Scorpio. Gemini and Scorpio seems to be a connection where it's codependent. You know, Gemini speaks to Scorpio's Gemini speaks to Scorpio's lover boy side. You know, we make them feel comfortable. Nobody really makes Scorpio feel comfortable, because Scorpio always does shit to other people to, Scorpio doesn't, first of all, trust people. You know, not very many people can have Scorpio's trust. Scorpio always is looking at you out the side of their eye. So when a Scorpio trusts you, it's because you made them feel comfortable. And that's what they crave for. Scorpio just wants to be comfortable. The problem with Gemini and Scorpio is Gemini switches the fuck up. And that little switch that you do at the very beginning when you kind of get tired, because Geminis get tired of niggas. I don't give a fuck what you say, how much you love them. When you get them, you get tired. You get tired, okay? We get tired of the same person every day, even if we love them, and we start treating them like shit too. We get tired of Scorpio. You know, Scorpios get boring. Okay, and then we start to act up, and then they act crazy. Because now, when they feel like you're trying to play them, when they got comfortable, now they got to show their ass. And they will open up their ass cheeks to show you their asshole. And that's where Gemini and Scorpio go bad. Because when that asshole part starts to show its face, you don't even know who the fuck you dealing with no more. There's no coming back from that. They resent you for making them act like that. You didn't even have to cheat on the motherfucker. Just that simple switch where they were comfortable. And now they're uncomfortable. Bitch, you gonna pay for that with your life. Because that's what they do after that. They take your life. They take your life. Okay? They will beat your ass. And they will make you feel like 2 cents afterwards. Scorpio is one of those signs that can be a gift and a curse in one thing, and they will give you both. You will have so much great experience, and you will have so much heartbreak and turmoil. One day you may think about that person, and you may miss them to death because you missed all the great shit you had with them. And then in the blink of an eye, you could think about all the terrible narcissistic shit that person said and did to you, and boy, is it just over just like that. But it is never a bad experience 100% with a Scorpio, because they love. They love purely, they love wholeheartedly, and they don't fake it. That's one thing about a Scorpio. They don't fake it. They told you. They told you. Whether you listened or not, they told you. Everything. They talk too much. They can't not tell you. Even though they try to hide their mystery, they told you. Now, Sagittarius, on the other hand, them goofy motherfuckers. They goofy. And you know, I love Sagittarius, but to me, Sagittarius and Gemini is a bad match, because although that is our opposites, I feel like Geminis are the smarter ones out of the opposite there. Like, I feel like, you know how there's a twin, but there always is an evil twin. We're the evil twin to them. We're the evil twin to a Sagittarius. And Sagittarius show up and they're serious. They're serious. But they also come off very gullible. They come off very gullible. And that shell that they have is because there's a lot of mushy shit inside. And that player in them is insecurity. You know, that player that comes out of Sagittarius comes from an insecure person who feels like they're not good enough. You know, they have a low self-esteem. A lot of them do. And when a Gemini gets a Sagittarius, it's great but only if the Gemini is already dealing with some shit. Geminis can deal with Sagittarius when we already are at a low self-esteem. Because that's the only way we can connect with them, when we already feel bad, when we've already been took down a couple notches. Because a Gemini that is at their best will make a Sagittarius feel like shit. Because we just don't have time for that shit. We don't have time to make you think that we not who exactly the fuck we are. And that makes Sagittarius insecure, even more insecure than they already are. Because our things be thinking, and we know our things be thinking. Everything just be thinking for them and us. You know, and then we get bored with them too. You know, we get bored with them too. Because after a while, we be done found somebody that ain't all up into us. We find somebody that give us that runaround. That's why Geminis always get our heart broke. Because we looking for somebody to give us the runaround. Your worst problem when dealing with a Sagittarius is they don't know their worth. So when you treat them too good, they take advantage of it. And when you treat them bad, they love it. But then they're sad. There's no right way to love a Sagittarius unless you love them with all your heart. Gemini's only got half of one, unfortunately. And Sagittarius need a little bit more security than we can give them. That's why they usually head on over to other fire signs that act just as crazy, or water signs that love them, you know, to death. Because we don't love them to death. We love them with life, you know. So Capricorn, ooh. Is it amazing how Geminis are good with earth signs, though? I'm a May Gemini. It seems like me as a May Gemini, maybe it's because I am a cusper. I'm the first day of Gemini. I probably have a lot of Taurus traits. I do really good with earth signs. I do. My Capricorn, I only dated 2. My first Capricorn was like head over fucking heels. I mean, head over heels. I broke his heart because I had to go. Okay, because when Capricorn love you, they get depressed over you. Okay, they get depressed. And they can't live without you. They stalk you. Taurus stalks you too. But when they feel like you don't have anything to offer them, when they feel like they can get better, when they feel like you're not appreciating them, they leave. But they don't just leave and make an exit. They leave and they leave the door cracked just in case you want to come back. Because they're going to have somebody else when you come back. But they don't mind keeping, you know, you and them. Because they need that extra love. These are pessimistic people who feel like they're never good enough. Whether they want to know it or not. They try to act like they don't know it, but they fucking know it. Very pessimistic people. And they also trail a thin line with the devil, which means that their toxicity level is through the fucking roof with anything. Obsession, drugs, alcohol. They get addicted to everything, okay? Money, fame. Those are the worst people when it comes to any type of addictions. They're usually alcoholics. So is Taurus. And sometimes Libras. Aries, drink your ass under the table. Pisces too, but I'll get to that later. Pisces will do everything. Them motherfuckers will snort a line of coke and never tell nobody. But them Capricorns, baby, Them Capricorns have fun in hell. Because that's where they belong. Great friends. But I've even had a female fucking Capricorn tell me she doesn't tell men she has kids because it's none of their business. Like, excuse me? You don't feel like men should know that you have kids because what? You fucking these people, you don't feel like they should know that you got kids already? Toxic. Straight like that. They lie. They lie, they lie, they lie, they lie so much. They want to create a world in which they imagine in their head that does not exist. And they will make one with you. They will make one with you. Them Capricorns will create a whole fucking scenario in their head. They start lying about their parents and everything. Just to make a story for you to believe. Every person that's with them knows a different side of them. Every relationship that they've been in, they have a different side to a different person because they planted a different story with a different person. And if all of y'all got together in one room, y'all would be like, who the fuck is who? Who are you talking about? Not this motherfucker that be rubbing my feet. Not this motherfucker that be kissing my ass. The one that said that the mother was on drugs. That motherfucking mother ain't on drugs. She work at Macy's. They poor. They was poor. That's why. She wasn't on drugs. They love pity parties. They have a woe is me attitude. Capricorns love you with a price tag. And I don't really feel like their sex is all that good. Everybody always, I hear people all the time like Capricorns is freaks. Freaks and people that have good sex are two totally different things. Okay? You could freak me out all day and the sex was boring as fuck. Wow, you had the nerve to lick my ass crack. What was exciting about that? Because that's how they are. They're experimental. That's because they probably drunk or high. Aquarius. Aquarius is an acquired taste. They have no style, but they love traveling. They love nice shit, and they're gonna get money. They're extremely smart. They come off a little geeky to me. You know? I love Aquariuses because Aquariuses, they're mysterious. You know, Geminis love the mystery. We like to figure a motherfucker out. They're a puzzle. But they're also very loyal. Okay, I didn't say committed. I said loyal. They're very loyal people. And if they like you, they're going to stick around. They will cheat on you, but they will stick around. The thing that I have a problem with Aquarius is you can't tell them shit. In a ring of minds, they could be dead wrong, and they know they be wrong. You better not tell them that. Because even if you feel like you know all the facts, they're going to tell you you don't know what you're talking about because they know how to mind fuck you. And when they mind fuck you, they fuck you from behind. You never know what's going on because at any given moment, they will shape shift some shit and you think you know. But again, the mysterious in them be like, you have no idea. That's why they're able to do it, though. They're smart. They're very smart. But they're dumb when it comes to certain shit because they're not good liars. They lie and then they forget their lies and then they've told on themselves too. You know? So with an Aquarius, All you have to do is sit back and watch. Even when they cheat on you and they be like, I didn't cheat on you. They're gonna tell on themselves. Something is going, even if it takes a while, you're gonna know. They do care to remember the lie. The problem is they got a million other things on their mind. They've thought about a million things that day, and their lie that they told you in an instant was not one of them because it wasn't the truth. They remember facts. Okay, Aquariuses are books. They remember the facts. They don't remember the shit that they lied about because it wasn't facts. You know, it's not something that they put in a Rolodex to remember. They're jotting down. The motherfuckers are literally books. They can read a book and remember everything about a book. Okay, they're very, very good at research and shit. But lies and shit like that, they don't keep up with because it doesn't matter. It's not that they don't care about you or the lie that they told. It doesn't hold up good in their mind because they're honest people at heart. They lied to you, bitch, because they had to. I promise you. They didn't really want to, but if they had to, bitch, they lied. Oops. Because that's what they're going to say when they find out. Oops. Like, oh, shit, I did say that. All right. Then they want to fight you about it. But that's a whole nother story. Because for them not to be a fire sign, they seem to have a lot of passion. I don't know. Are they boring in bed? I won't say that they're boring in bed. You have to take the lead. You have to take the lead with them. In anything. I mean, they're freaks. Again, like I said, you could lick my ass crack, but did that really mean the sex was good? No. Okay. Great kissers. Great people to talk to. Consistent. It's not boring. It's just not what you're into. I liked it. I liked Aquariuses. I did. Never met one with a small dick. They're all freaky. But they are extremely weird and they get their feelings hurt because they're extremely emotional and they lie. And even if they lie, they're going to switch it on you because they're also very fucking manipulative. So have fun with that, motherfucker, because if you're trying to mind fuck them, know that you're not smart enough. You're not smart enough to mind fuck an Aquarius. You ain't gonna do shit but set yourself up and aggravate yourself. They're too smart. They are extremely smart to be that dumb acting person that they act like. That's why they're so geeky. Now let's get to Pisces, wildfire ass. I don't give a fuck what nationality of Pisces you meet, what age they are out of fucking control. They are out of fucking control. I feel like from the time they pop out of their parents' pussy, speaking from somebody who birthed the Pisces, from the time they come out your pussy, they are assessing everything of how they're going to manipulate the situation. And the crazy thing is, every Pisces baby that I know be good babies. Good, quiet babies. By the time them motherfuckers turn 2, they be devious. And they just get worse and worse as they get older. Okay? My daughter is 7. She told my baby father, I don't feed her. No, we gotta wait till dinner time. It's no way in fucking hell. But what it is my daughter likes McDonald's. So she figured if I could get my dad, if I tell my dad I didn't eat all day, he gonna get me food, and he gonna get me good food because I ain't eat all day. Okay? My daughter will come in the house with me and be like, you know what? I'm not going to my father's house no more. And you know, she knows you're gonna feed into it because you're gonna ask why. Why don't you want to go to your dad's house anymore? And she hits me with this. Well, because when I was over there, he was being so mean to me. He turned off all the lights and he made me go to sleep, and I hated it. I was so hurt. Like, you know, he kept yelling at me. So she knows me because, again, they watch your personality, and this is just personality. I'm gonna get to the relationship part. So my daughter knows I'm a firecracker. Okay, I'm calm to y'all, but when it comes to other people and in real life situations, sometimes I tick when I'm supposed to talk. So when she told me that, my first reaction, which again, my baby father is a Scorpio, is to black the fuck out. And so I called my baby father and I blacked the fuck out. And Lord and behold, what she left out is she was up till 5 o'clock in the morning and everybody was tired. And the lights went off because, bitch, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Go to fuck the bed. Okay? But she left that out because she wanted me to yell at her dad because he made her feel bad. He yelled at her the night before. You see how that goes? Now, another situation. Now I'm going to get into the actual relationships. So I met this Pisces guy. And we're Facebook dating. We're talking on Facebook for a while, and he kept saying forever, like, yo, when you gonna come see me? So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm just gonna come up. Mind you, I have a nice car. I get up there, and he's like, oh, you know, let's go here, let's go there. And I'm like, why are we going there? He's like, oh, I just want to go pick up something real quick. Okay. Then it went from there to let's go here, let's go there, and then, oh, then we could go to my house. And I'm like, I came to meet you. Why the fuck are we... Why do I feel like I'm a chauffeur? Because that's what they want. They want somebody who is just going to do whatever the fuck they want you to do. However, they want it done. You are supposed to be at their beck and call when they have absolutely nothing to offer. Absolutely nothing to offer. They are users. And if they can use you good, then you've earned a spot in their life. That's how you get initiated. Now, of course, I kicked that motherfucker out of my car and cursed him and his friend that hopped in my back seat out like we was about to go joyriding, because that is just not my thing, honey. But if I would have rolled around all motherfucking night and played the game with him, probably would have been a ride or die bitch for the next 5 years. May have had more of a story to tell you. But bitch, I don't have no stories for Pisces. Because every motherfucking time I meet a Pisces, they dub me. Why? Because bitch, this is never that. This is never that. I'm sorry, sir. There's no bone in my body that says I'm gonna let you play with me. But then they like to play the pity card. Again, it's all about mind games. You don't like me, you don't care about me, you didn't check on me. Yeah, being there for me. You know? I have a Pisces friend. I cut that bitch off too sometimes. Love her to death but I noticed over the years, her narcissism got worse, you know, because when they're on their high horse and they have their shit together, they tend to be able to hide it a lot better. You know, when they have their shit together, they don't really need you like that. And in return, they become very good at giving to people because they have a heart too. They are a water sign. You know, but when they don't have shit, not only is their ego really bad, and they feel like they need to show off more, but they tend to use you more too. Meeting a Pisces that don't have shit is never a good outcome for you. They're in survival mode. They're in survival mode. And as long as they're in survival mode, they will never be able to be a real friend, a real lover, a real genuine anything, because they're in survival mode. And to them, survival mode could simply mean that they don't have money, so they need money. They don't have a job, so they need a job. They don't have enough. Okay? They're not looking at anything serious in that moment because they don't have enough. And then they start to look at you like, bitch, why are you with me if I don't have enough? Because you're missing something, so you're codependent. So technically, I'm not using you. We're using each other. Because you want me just like I want you. You're just using me for other shit. Taurus does that too. And Capricorn. They don't look at it as they're using you. They're looking at it as a fair exchange. People don't realize that about them. You got to pay attention to how people treat you. When they're treating you like shit, they're putting themselves on a pedestal of feeling like you're paying them for their affection. You want my affection. For whatever reason, you want this dick, this pussy. You want this. This is why you're doing all of this for me. This is why you're, they just feel like, I'm wanted. Scorpio does that too, but not really. Scorpio doesn't necessarily do it because you want them. Scorpio doesn't look at it as they're the prize, per se. Scorpio looks at it, especially if they like you. Now, Scorpio that don't like you is using you from the very beginning, and you should have known that. Scorpio is kind of fair. Okay, Scorpio is kind of fair. But the motherfucking Pisces, the motherfucking Tauruses, and the motherfucking Capricorns feel like they are the gift. Bitch, me is the gift. I am the expensive thing here. Not you. Not you. You're not the expensive thing. You're supposed to pay me because I'm expensive. You're supposed to spend every waking moment thinking of me, wanting me, talking to me, up in my ear, just waiting on me, because I'm too sexy for your girl, too sexy for this world. And then when the high comes down, it's catastrophic. Okay? It's catastrophic. If you ever seen a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Pisces break, it's catastrophic. They turn into alcoholics, drug addicts. They get belligerent. They're nasty people. A dark-sided Capricorn, Taurus, or a Pisces is a bad person to be in the energy of. Because they don't give a fuck in the world. They don't give a fuck in the world. And Gemini, which is so funny because Geminis, even in the darkest moment, we still don't carry that energy. And that's why we get hurt primarily by those signs so much. Ooh, the best sign for a Gemini. With today's, I feel like people need to stop going off of the old school compatibility charts where fire signs and other air signs are good for us. Because they're not. They're not the most compatible for us anymore. They're cool. But they're not for us anymore. I feel like we've evolved. You know, that's just like saying we should still be eating slop and porridge. Like, we're past that. I'm gonna give you my top 5 signs that I feel like if you can't be with these signs, then and you can't seem to work it out, then there may be something within you. And this is just your sun sign, you know, because you could have other shit in your chart. You should all, I'm not even gonna say be with, like best with, but you should have been able to have a long term relationship with one of these signs at one point of your life and it went okay. Cancer, Aries, Scorpio, Leo. It's a tie between Sagittarius and Libra for your last one. But I fucking promise you one thing. If you're a Gemini and you can't get along with a Cancer, it's something wrong with you. I'm sorry. You may not want to hear it. But if you have ran across a Cancer and you weren't able to be with them, share a connection with them, y'all fall in love with each other, it's you. It's you. Those are the most easiest signs to love us. That Cancers are the easiest signs to love us because they are nurturing. They love us because they feel like we kids. Like, oh yeah, baby, come here, baby. They baby us. They baby us. They see the kids in us. They're intuitive. They know it. Cancer females as friends are very shady. Very shady. That's because they adore us, but they also see us as competition. They are emotionally manipulating, but you love it there. That's the sign that can emotionally manipulate you and you'd still be happy. You know you're being manipulated and you'd be fine with it because they're going to reciprocate. Okay? Now, yeah, you're going to have a lot of bullshit. Yeah, they're going to cheat. Yes, they're going to be moody. You're going to have a whole bunch of shit. Okay? Whole bunch of shit. But y'all could break up in 2015 and call that motherfucker today. They gonna come. They're gonna come. Manipulative, great hearts. It's never fake. It's never fake. Their love is never fake. I don't give a fuck how dirty they do you. Their love is never fake. They really love you. I had a Cancer that did me dirty for 5 fucking years. Never was fake. Never was fake. Just was a cheater. Out of all the motherfuckers that I dated, he never was fake. I had to let that motherfucker go because I would never let that motherfucker go. Now, Aries. Aries got a thing for us too. But they got a thing for everybody else too. I ain't gonna speak much on that. But to get out of a relationship when they love you is to run. They don't let you go. I have an Aries, it don't matter how fucking long. How long I don't talk to him. He chase. They like to chase. You gotta turn them down so they can chase you. The problem is Geminis fall in love and get all goofy and shit. Like we got big ass shoes on. Like we don't know how to walk away. That's toxic. And that's how you get your feelings hurt. Our energy is to run. Learn how to put the shoes on that fit so you can keep on moving every now and then. Spin the block, come back. My advice to Gemini is keep more than one. Stop trying to be all happy with one person. And again, wear shoes that fit. Stop being what they call a simp. We like motherfuckers, we start getting goofy as fuck. How we stop being goofy? Stop giving a fuck so much. Stop giving a fuck so much. And it's not even, I wouldn't even necessarily say you have to stop giving a fuck so much. Stop showing it so much. Stop. We feel like we be so cold to a motherfucker, so we need to show them that we care. No, the fuck you don't. That be where you fuck up at. You gotta continuously not give a fuck. Niggas love when you don't give a fuck. Stop doing fucked up shit and then be like, okay, no, let me go back and apologize. No, you did that fucked up shit for a reason. Stop contradicting yourself. Be a bitch and be a bitch and be a bitch. That's your energy. Even if you ain't got nobody, tell that motherfucker, yes, you do. And don't tell him psych now later. Keep it going, sis. But the one thing I'm going to tell you is because Gemini, we real good at being cold. Stay cold. Stay cold. Stay dangerous. You got to be dangerous. It's a game. It's a game. And if you don't play that game right, you will get your feelings hurt. Because it's not in your energy to be loving-doving. That's why we don't feel right. As soon as we say some lovey-dovey shit, we be like, ugh. Looking at our text messages and shit going back like, you sucker-ass bitch. I send paragraphs and delete them motherfuckers. I don't never want to see what the fuck I said to this nigga ever again. How dare you give that many fucks? Like, look at you over there all suckerish and shit. Stop doing that. You don't gotta be lonely, Nisha. Start answering them other... Let me tell you something. We also have extremely high standards. I'm gonna get off of here after this because I've been on this bitch for an hour and some change. Let them other niggas get a chance with you. Even the ugly ones. Because when they start getting old, they all ugly. Some of us, bitch, we getting old. You gotta start just... A good morning wouldn't hurt you. All Geminis like being nasty. But the problem is, some of the motherfuckers we be nasty to don't even be deserving the nastiness. We be doing all that shit for the nigga that still gonna fuck the other bitch. Busting it down, too. Geminis always show off. We trying to prove you that you better not go to nowhere. Anywhere else be. And it do be. It works. It works. Because it don't matter who else they fucking, ain't nobody putting that much effort into breaking your back or sucking your ass or your dick or whatever. There's nowhere else that you're going to be able to click your heels and feel like you're home here. I can stamp that. So know your worth. You can just, let me tell you something. The type of pussy that you packing or the type of dick you packing, you could be an asshole. It's a fact. You could be a bitch. You can afford to be a bitch to people and they still will come back to you, but you don't know that though. You can afford to say no and be afraid that that person's not gonna come back. You could be afraid to say, you know, I ain't fuck with you no more, and not fuck with them until they do what you need them to do. They gonna do it. We be too afraid that they not gonna do it. As many times as the motherfuckers come back, they gonna do it. But you're not giving them a chance to show you how far they gonna go because you pick them up soon as they say they sorry because you be missing them. Let them sweat a little bit. Because if they don't do what they supposed to do you really want it? Trust me, I'm not, you know, all that great as, again, we're in retrograde. I'm learning too. But I'm seeing it. Because it starts when you first meet the motherfucker. When you first meet them, you got to give them your ass the kiss right then and there. Okay, that be the problem. Don't be afraid to demand them dates. Don't be afraid to demand them walks in the parks and the gifts and whatever. Don't be afraid to be a begging bitch. You know, we got too much pride to be a begging bitch. Who me? I could buy my own shit. We like showing off. We like showing everybody we be on our big Gemini shit. No, stop doing that. You taking the man's power away. Then you wonder why the motherfucker asks you for shit. Cause you big Gemini. You want to be big meech. You want to show them that your job is paying you enough. Do what you got to do. We shortchange ourselves out of shit that Pisces would never. That's why Pisces get more than us. Pisces get more than us because they are not afraid to be takers and not givers. Pisces be getting shit that I'd be so shocked. I got a female, she's a tranny. I have a tranny friend who gets money from motherfuckers like expeditiously. I'm like, how does this bitch? You are a man in a woman's body, a woman in a man's body. How are you getting more shit than me from these niggas? Getting it. Not the best looking one either. Getting it. Okay. So I'm gonna head out, y'all. I enjoy talking to y'all. I always do. It's much love. I hope you guys have a good night. Bye, guys.